AI is the new oil, the new fuel, and we're all idiots filling up the tank. But instead of drilling the ground like Rockefeller, these digital overlords are drilling you, me, and you. Take Google. Mining your emails and search history. Yes, even when you're in incognito mode. That shit doesn't hide anything from anyone. Or let's take Meta. Selling your preferences, persona, and your awkward cringe DMs. And let's not forget Amazon. Bezos definitely knows what brand of toilet paper you wipe your ass with and what sort of hemorrhoid cream your mum uses. And then you've got the outsider, TikTok. Owned by China, nuff said. This isn't just the dawn of AI. This is Rockefeller's Standard Oil 2.0. And if you don't know, you better fucking get to know. Because like I said, big tech isn't necessarily selling products. And if you don't pay for it, you're the product and they're selling you. You see, look, back in the 1800s, oil was king. It was revolutionary. Even J.D. Rockefeller himself, a guy so ruthless, he makes Gordon Ramsay looks like a Tibetan monk. He didn't just sell oil. This guy controlled everything. The refineries, the pipelines, the railroads, even the freaking barrels. This guy was the king of monopoly. So much so that by the end of the 1890s, he literally had a 90% grip on the market. He basically owned it all. And he used dodgy, shady business practices to wipe out anyone who gave an iota of competition. This guy was ruthless. Now, fast forward until today, and we've swapped oil for data. Google, Meta, TikTok, Amazon, they own the pipelines of the net, of the interwebs. Rockefeller crushed competitors with railroads. Big tech crushes competition with clicks and attention. And they're making billions, trillions selling your data. Facts. Well, up next we have Sarah. 28, watches cat videos at 2 a.m, Googles how to boil water, and shamelessly binges on Love Island. Starting bid, 50 cents. $1, $2, I want her Amazon list as well. $2.50, I want the Spotify list to go with that. Going for 1, going for 2, going for 2.5. So, congratulations. Sarah, you are officially worth less than a bag of Doritos. Listen, let me be clear. I love capitalism. It's the tide that has raised all boats. It's the foundation to freedom and prosperity, no doubt. But let's not pretend income inequality is not a real problem. Since we ditched the gold standard back in the 1930s, the middle class has been getting shafted in the Western world. The rich are getting richer and the poor are being told to hustle harder and pull yourself up by your bootstraps. And now AI comes along and is about to blow the gap 1,000,000 times wider than Lily Phillips and Bonnie Blue's meat holsters. Goldman Sachs estimates that AI will replace over 300 million full-time jobs by 2030. That's the equivalent of making pretty much everyone in the USA unemployed. That's incredible. Now, these aren't just stats. That's a Category 5 hurricane and a 10-level Richter scale earthquake all at the same time for the middle class. Because when the working class have no pathway to becoming the middle class, you don't have a society. And if big tech ends up controlling and owning AGI, plus adding quantum, can you imagine? Advanced general artificial intelligence plus quantum computing mixed into one. Wow. Once it starts doing that and learning for itself with that level of hardware behind it, listen, you're not talking anything about monopolies anymore. We are all fucked with a capital F. We're talking Skynet from Terminator. We're talking overlords holding the keys to everything you do and everything you hold dear. So, Shahar, why should we hire you over, well, me? I'm really creative and empathetic. We don't need empathy to debug code. Rejected. Bloody hell, AI's supposed to help us, not replace us. Tell that to the taxi drivers, replaced by Uber, and the cashiers replaced by self-checkout. Oh, my Uber's here now, and guess what? It's self-driving. This widening wealth gap won't just be a blip. It will be a catalyst for change. And trust me, the change won't be wanted, it's gonna come by force. And when that happens, it's gonna be ugly. History has taught us well. Monopolies never last forever. Back in the day, it was muckraking journalists who exposed Rockefeller, his Standard Oil, and his complete monopoly and dodgy business practices. Today, one viral post can circle the globe in minutes. Anyone today could break a news story by sending one tweet. It's incredible. And when AI starts erasing jobs, gutting industries, and wrecking human purpose and flourishing, it won't just piss people off. It's gonna bring a societal, a species reckoning, and it's gonna be brutal. And guess what, AOC? You'll finally get your wish to eat the rich. Not that kind of eating, AOC. Jesus, don't succumb to the OF. Platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, they pay creators pennies on the dollar compared to what they rake in. For every $1 a creator earns, big tech is earning 10, 20, 30, 40, sometimes more on top of that. Why? Because they own your audience. And if you piss them off for any reason, they'll take everything away from you. I want to paint you a beautiful picture. Can you imagine a world where creators host their own content? They charge users directly to view it, and they keep 95% of their earnings? No middlemen, no billionaires taking a cut, just creators and their audiences directly connecting. Because hopefully, AI can be the propeller for this source of change and good that we need. Oh my God, wait, you're telling me I don't need a solar-powered nose hair trimmer with Wi-Fi? No. And I don't need a self-cleaning ice cube? No. But wait, what about my AI sync toast printer? How will I get inspirational quotes from my bread every morning? Mate, you need some toast. You don't need more toast. You're already too milquetoast, mate. The biggest monopolies crumble. Rockefeller's empire fell because people fought back. Big tech, same story, different century. Break up Google and you'll just get a dozen mini Googles. But at the least, it's a start. Let real capitalism for once take root. Not crony capitalism, where politicians and businesses are pumping billions, trillions into politicians and politics and corrupting everything with what we call legal bribery, i.e. lobbying. If we take back control of our data, build our own apps, stop feeding the beast, big tech's grip will shatter. The only question is, will we unplug from the matrix when the tools arrive? Or are we too addicted to doom scrolling? So the next time you research funny cat memes or you ask Alexa for a weather update, just remember, you're feeding the machine. Big tech isn't just running the show. They're writing the script and they're laying every brick of our lives. But empires always fall. But this AI stuff, sadly, might be a bit different. Because once AGI kicks in, plus quantum computing driving that AGI, sadly, I don't think there's no going back. There's no undoing it, and no human, or billions of humans, will ever surpass it. Fuck me. It's a scary thought, to be honest, but yeah, there's no coming back from this. Once the genie's out the bottle, it's not going back in. Now, on a lighter note, if you enjoyed this video or found it insightful, like, share, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments, what would you do to fight back against big tech and this real AI revolution that's going to be changing everything?